Hi, welcome to For the Exposure. Today I have Ciara McMullan with me. What's up?
I'm good, man. Just in Belfast, chill.
I've had so many technical difficulties starting a podcast, and we had recorded an episode back in March in Canada, in the trenches, like mid-tour, or as Ciara would say, mid-tour, in a hockey arena locker room.
Yeah.
And
it was literally a lot. Yeah.
The best episode I recorded. It was so good. I swear, I checked both little mics. Both had the little green things as I was talking into them. And it only, for some reason, it only picked up one person's, or it turned off the other microphone. But here we are recording for a second time. We'll try to hit all the things we talked about because we had a fantastic conversation. Ciara, I missed you so much.
I miss you so much. This is actually just a great opportunity for us to just catch up.
I know. I don't have a pint, but I do have an iced coffee. And it's very similar to the one that we got when we ordered the same drink.
I didn't bring a drink with me. And
do you want to go get one?
No, I might message my wife and be like, can you...
Do you know what's so funny is Mac made me this drink.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, you're literally texting your wife.
Yeah.
I can hear the clickety clackety.
Oh my god! So how was the US leg of the road tour?
The US leg was good. Alexa and I got really close, like on the US run.
She is the sweetest person. Do you know she's kickstarted me? I've like started a whole other business. I'm doing social media.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm doing social media, basically. Because I'm doing the social media. But I remember having a conversation with Alexa and I was giving her some advice and she was like, what you're telling me right now, you need to be charging people for. And I was like,
okay, you're going to have to do that later for me. I will 100%. Pay you as well. No, because that's one of the things I need to do.
That's the thing. I never want to charge my friends.
I can empathize with that. I cannot believe that the time that you were in New York, I had to be wherever the hell I was. Was I on tour? Is that where I was?
Yeah, you were bumfuck nowhere on tour.
Wait, do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
I'm going to share my location with you.
Okay.
Indefinitely.
That'd be great. Okay, great. I love that. I'm just going to constantly look up where you are. Well, I'm going to come to New York. So I got flown to New York for a photo shoot. Lol.
Because you're amazing.
Yeah, and they were only going to fly me for one night. And I was like, look, if the price is all the same, can I stay for a week? And I'll stay with my friend. And that's what I did. One of my best mates lives in Brooklyn. He took his sofa and gave me his room. How chivalry is not dead.
What a gentleman.
Yeah. He slept on his sofa for like 4 nights.
I just stayed at my brother's apartment and one of my best friends, I was telling her I was like on the couch and whatever. And she was like, he didn't give you his bed. And I was like, I don't want to sleep in my brother's bed.
Yeah.
You know who's a really clean guy?
Who?
Daniel, Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, yeah.
MD. He's so clean.
Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, that's what I call him. He's in my phone as Lieutenant Dan. Oh my God, there was this whole thing that happened. I don't think he'll care if I put this on the podcast. I sent him a birthday present and it was like a joke because he turned 43. He wouldn't let me pay for lunch when he came through the city. And I was like, well, I'm just going to send you something that has to do with turning 43. And he was like, whatever. And I remembered and I had his address and I addressed the package Lieutenant Dan because that's what I call him. And I was like, haha. And then I signed it Mary Gagdalene. Remember the name we came up with?
That's so good.
I was trying to find maybe like something that was candy or 43 pieces of that or something. And I settled on a stuffed animal that was 43 inches long. And the animal that I found was a snake. And so I gave him a 43-inch long stuffed animal snake to Lieutenant Dan from Mary Gagdalene. And he told me, he was like, dude, Sarah opened that package, like his girlfriend. And I was like, yeah, because
they're still together.
Yes, no, they're like, they live together. They've been together for years.
Okay.
And she's like super cool, super chill, but she was like, what the F? And in retrospect, I'm like, yeah, that looks really bad looks really bad. We were laughing about it now, but he was like, dude, I asked you if it was fine. And I was like, it is fine. It's ha. Literally, my boyfriend was next to me when I bought it. We were laughing about it. And that was one of the things he told me on tour when it had come up in the US. I was like, I'm so sorry. So
That's so funny.
I think I'm good with buying other
Yeah.
men gifts for the rest of my life now, besides my boyfriend and my family. But now that we've caught up, let's tell everyone who you are. Ciara's an amazing, very extremely talented content creator.
Well, it's not that I like saying content creator. I guess it fits what I do more.
Oh, 100%.
I still definitely just call myself a photographer, but then people think I am just a photographer. So I have to emphasize that I also do video and like socials.
Yes. And you're so good. You have all these cool ideas. Can you just say the name of your Instagram handle really quick for them?
Yeah. So my Instagram is Ciara McMullan Media. And Ciara is spelled Ciara.
McMullan.
McMullan. Yeah, media. Because I think so I spell my name the same way as the singer Ciara.
Yeah.
Actually, so the artist I work with, Tom Odell, there's a festival he's playing this summer, and on the poster, the singer Ciara is on the poster as well. So she's playing the same festival. And I wrote back to him. He didn't write back to me. I wrote back to him being like, I can't believe you're above me on the bill.
That's so cool. What's it like being on a texting basis with Tom Odell?
He would find that very funny. Yeah, he's the sweetest person ever. He's great.
Let's talk about how you got to Tom Odell, because you have, I think, a highly coveted job in the photography world. You are a world traveler. You work with an international artist. I know we talked when we recorded this before, kind of leading up to that. Maybe I should get out my little bullet points that help me.
Yes.
You'd think I'm doing this for the first time. I have so much respect for people that interview for a living. I don't know how they do it. How did you get into photography?
So music photography in general, I started by playing music first. That's normally, I feel like, how most music photographers get into it. And I did a little workshop when I was a teenager where I was like put in a band to be able to write a song and record it. And as part of that, we got a little photo shoot of our band. And I don't know what it was. As soon as I saw the camera, it just clicked that I was like, that looks like fun.
Yeah.
And I was just asking the guy all about the camera. And then I started bringing in a little digital camera to the band practices. And in between playing, I would go and take pictures of all the other bands that were practicing. And they used the photos on their website. And I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. I got such a buzz out of my photos being used. And that was literally how I started. I just became obsessed. So I brought a little digital camera with me everywhere after that. I did TV and film at college, which is, so we do like secondary school, college, then university.
Oh yeah.
So I did TV and film at college, and then I got a degree in productions, broadcast, TV, camera, lighting and sound. But all along I was always taking photos at gigs. Was just very, very interested in taking photos. Got home, went on unemployment.
Been there.
Couldn't get a postgraduate job in TV. I applied for everything that I could, and then I just couldn't get a job in TV, and kept taking photos. And then I did a start your own business program through unemployment. What are you getting delivered there? What's happening?
How did you know that you?
I know. Where is my wife? Where's my wife?
Where the hell is my wife?
Anyway, she has
you texted her. I wish I could give you this Coke Zero through the phone. Yeah, you saw me go through these in Canada.
Yeah, I'm very jealous. Very jealous. But yes, so I went on unemployment, did a start your own business program like 2015. So yeah, I went self-employed in 2015, and I did not earn a lot of money for the first few years. And then the pandemic happened. I still was, I was on the up. I'd done some really cool things, and then I felt like the pandemic just like ruined everything I'd been working towards.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I had obviously like most creatives who are self-employed, had a big old depression. What am I going to do with my life during that period of time? And then there was like a thing happened where loads of local bands got funding to make at-home concerts. And so I saw a gap in the market and I was like, I can make the live videos and you can give me your funding. So I just like started a one-woman production company and
Holy shit.
yeah, I had a sound guy and a girl do lights. My friend Amy did lights for me, and my friend Ethan did sound and helped with the cameras and setting up the live streams. Between the three of us, we just like, but I like directed, produced, shot, edited every single one.
Oh
It
my
was
gosh.
it
That's
was
so much work.
nuts. It was so much work. It was so much work. But it was like there was social distancing and I couldn't bring any more people onto the team because between us three and the band members, like that was like the most amount of people I think we could have in a certain place at that time.
Yeah.
So I did that. Then I did like just post pandemic, sort of 2021, when things were starting to open back up again, I got my first bus tour, which is something that was like a career goal for me. I was just like, it doesn't get better than being on a tour bus, obviously. And
Oh yeah, you do love the bus life.
well, this was whenever I was like, you know, still very green. I was like that because I'd only ever done van tours before that, sleeping on floors, squats,
Oh,
sofas.
put a pin in that because
Yeah.
there's that one story that you told last time. You need to share
Oh
again.
yeah. Oh my. Oh yes, I know which one. Yeah, like in 2016, 17, I was doing van tours, and I did my first van tour around Europe,
Mhm.
and we we were staying in like squats. I guess they're like hostels, but it's kind of like abandoned buildings that people take over. And this particular one was, uh, this particular one we were trying to go to was a morgue, a disused, a disused morgue. And we
Is the
could,
electric even on in an abandoned morgue? Like, what is this? What is the
I
layout
don't
for
know. I
that?
think some of them used like generators, and then some of them did have electricity. So, I don't know what this, so we didn't get into this one. We arrived at the door at like 2 o'clock in the morning after the show and after loadout. Got to the door, they wouldn't let us in. It'd been locked up for the night. They thought we weren't coming. So cue us ringing around trying to be like, what the hell are we going to do? The promoter was already home and in bed, and he was like, go back to the venue. They're open till 5 a.m.
So
So we
you
were like,
left to go to
so we
sleep
left the
at a morgue.
morgue. We left the morgue, went back to the venue, and they were like, yeah, like, could set your sleeping bags up, but like, we're open till 5. So we put our sleeping bags on the stage. And I just remember we were in our sleeping bags and there was people dancing beside us. Like,
How did you sleep through that?
I don't know. I think we were on another level of tired at that point.
Yeah.
And I remember putting my foot down the day after because we were meant to stay on someone's floor, and I was like, we're staying in a hostel.
I love that it
I
was.
pay for it. I don't care. Like, we're staying in a hostel. I'm staying in a hostel. I don't care what you guys do. And they were all like, yeah, no, we should definitely stay on a bed. And I was like, yeah,
I
yeah,
love
we
that
will.
that was your breaking point. It wasn't like
Yeah.
staying in a morgue, but then someone dancing next to you. You're like, all right, I've had enough. Now
But they were, the bar staff were so nice. Like, they obviously we were sleeping when the bar staff left.
Mhm.
So they left us a little note and left us like all a chocomel each, like a little chocolate milkshake, and like left a note being like, oh, just like pull the door behind you. You know, like they were so trusting to leave us in their bar. Like,
That is actually, you guys were just
yeah,
degenerates. That could have gone really poorly.
yeah. So now, so the thought of being on a tour bus that has beds on it, I was like, doesn't get much more glamorous than that. And so did my first couple of bus tours post pandemic. Loved it, got some really good experience. And then, so when the Tom Odell call came, I was ready for it. But I
Mhm.
still knew enough that it was like just the perfect opportunity for me to grow as well. So yeah, it was great. It was great. And the call couldn't have came at a better time, to be quite honest with you.
But
So
you've been with him for
for
a
a while,
while.
yeah,
So like, when did you start
yes,
with him?
the start of 2022. Yeah,
So the growth you've seen with him as an artist is,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
wow.
And
That's
myself as
amazing.
well. Like, even if I like look, you know, my work of him whenever I first started with him compared to now is like night and day. But yeah,
Yeah.
he's been very loyal to me. Because he could have anyone.
I'm not just saying this because you're my friend, but you really are one of the most talented photographers. And just being able to see, because, we, as you've seen, especially on the road, when you get those people that come in, it's not like they're bad. Some of them have been good, but it's just seeing the way they do it, and even maybe the way they edit afterwards, or what they capture, especially on the US tour, just the random people that would come in. We were like, we miss Ciara.
I love that you were still posting my photos, but with like a random town in America, but you're still like tagging me.
I still haven't seen all of the footage that was from Canada. I'm waiting for them to share the album, because I'm like, I want to see. I know there's more. I want videos.
Yeah.
This is mushroom, by the way.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
These little stud collars, so cute.
Look at the collar. Stop. That is the most ridiculous looking cat I've ever seen. I love it.
He hates me. It's so sad how much, it's very cute. My boyfriend is not really like an animal person at all, and my cat is obsessed with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like he doesn't even
cats
go on
normally are. If you're like a little bit aloof with a cat, they're like, I love you.
But I just love him so much. And so he actively, whenever I pick him up, he's like, sorry, what were we talking about? Oh God, you're gonna.
Was there a photographer on the road with you towards the end there?
Her name was Quinlan, and it was Gina's friend. Her photos were cool. She's a good hang. She was fun. We just cut out some more stuff because we had to catch up. But Ciara loves the tour bus life. We bonded a lot on the tour bus. Although you saw me just into oblivion every night because I have to eat an edible to sleep on the bus. I love that you're wearing a Peterborough hat. You went to town in that store for sure.
Yeah, though in general, like doing that tour was amazing because we were doing ice hockey arenas, so like the merch was just amazing everywhere we went.
Why didn't we wear matching shirts for this?
We should have worn matching shirts.
Dang it. Okay, well maybe if we
we'll just like edit in the photo of us with our matching shirts into this.
Also, part. I thought you were going to do a green screen of being in a hockey locker room.
I forgot.
I just
recreate the original.
I just painted my walls like literally 2 days ago, and we hung up.
I was going to say your office looks really, really professional, and mine is not.
No, yours looks great. What are the photos behind you? You said that you were doing some redecorating.
Yeah, to be honest, I want to change them out because this is quite old.
Oh, you're over it. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually Billie Eilish. Hilariously.
Oh. That's a cool photo.
When she was really young. Yeah, I think I took it in like 2019.
You took that photo?
Yeah.
Get the out. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's very red, but I liked it at the time.
We keep getting sidetracked because there's so much stuff that we have to catch up on. But like,
I know.
This is fine. I think this is still useful information. I'm just gonna pull up my thing here of what we. Okay, so more professional.
This is going to be so annoying for you to edit.
No, I'm going to love it so much. I'm going to be laughing like, damn it. I want to keep that in, but I'm not going to. What was, just out of my curiosity, what was like your favorite part about touring in Canada, in the trenches with us?
The thing I love about touring in general is just all the different characters and people. It was different for me because I'm normally on the crew bus. With other artists that I tour with. So it was nice to be on the artist bus this time. Like I was on the orchestra bus. And it's fun. Like, yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. I don't know. I had so much fun. I've made friends for life, I think, with some of you guys. For sure.
Absolutely.
And I was really sad that I was in New York recently and you all were on tour.
It was like literally the worst timing. And then I also just discovered, you were telling me that you're going to be in Asbury Park in September, likely. If, depending on how like the tour.
I don't know if that's announced, so maybe I shouldn't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
I never thought about that.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Do you want me to Google it?
I did Google it, and I think it did say that it's like an Asbury Park Music Festival.
Yeah.
I'm
just gonna check. Yeah, it's announced.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but because I haven't even gotten my tour dates for the fall yet, and if I do, it looks like I'm going to be not here again.
Why?
I know. I could maybe I could try and convince them to have me come later in September so I can be here when you're. Maybe I'll do that.
Well, I don't know. We haven't confirmed yet whether I can do it.
Wait,
yeah.
so do you know if you will come back with the rock orchestra later in the year?
I don't know. We'll see. I hope
Okay.
so.
Okay.
I need to talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if they'll have me back.
Oh, they definitely will. I mean, the things that you were coming up with and the content was just incredible. Everyone go to the Instagram page, The Rock Orchestra, and you will see these absolutely stunning photos and video that Ciara took. Oh, do you remember she was going to get my Instagram and my TikTok popping, and we almost had it.
We didn't finish it.
No, we didn't. Can you please tell everyone what the idea that you had? It was so good, and it's still in my drafts.
And we never finished your transition because it didn't look that good.
Oh my gosh. Oh, is it because I did? Oh, we also need to talk about that transition.
This is the most chaotic podcast I think I've ever done. But yes, we tried to film a transition and Tiff did not get.
Oh, you're gonna do that?
Oh
okay,
no, but the transition though one, which was I had to wear a freaking cloak on the freaking stage.
Okay, we're talking about the cloak first. So, because the Rock Orchestra, if you haven't heard of it, it is like this kind of metal-ish rock show. We play covers, and it's very goth, and I look like a cross between like a ringmaster goth girl now. They told you that you had to wear a cloak if you were going to go on stage.
Yeah, and it was to sort of like mold in.
It was for the idea of my transition video, right? Or was it for other people?
Well, I was doing one beforehand because I remember the first time I did it, you had no idea I was coming on with the cloak, and all I heard, because on stage it's completely, because you're all on in-ears, so it's really quiet on stage. So all I heard was, "Oh my God, Ciara!"
And I have those custom molds. Shout out Ultimate Ears. I can't hear anything but what I want. And
you literally like screamed it. Screamed it. And I was like trying to hold the camera steady, like,
And were you doing a video?
I was doing a video, and then the second time then was when I was doing the transition with you. So basically transition video, you know, a very typical transition video. We did one at sound check with an empty room.
You say very typical, but I clearly didn't know how transition videos work.
Well, this is where I'm going with this story. So it's, you know, she was doing this like hair whip into the camera, and then when the hair whip happened, it went to a full venue. I get on the stage. Yes, we filmed the first bit, a sound check. That was fine. I thought we explained it pretty well. I get on the stage in my cloak, and Tiff just doesn't do the hair flip.
I thought it was like that you did it, and then we were gonna then do the part after that. I didn't.
You didn't even do it in a way that would even sync up with that. So even if I did the hair flip just as the first shot at sound check,
I wasn't even in the right spot.
It didn't even like match up. Like
it all makes so much sense now. In retrospect, I thought I did so well. I'm like, oh, I even like gave her that moment in front of the camera, and then you
didn't do it.
No, I'm like, okay, she was on stage, she was on there with me, and I was rocking out. We're great. And then I was in my dressing room, and then she comes into my dressing room at intermission, and I was like, "Sup, girl?" And you just like sit down, and you're looking at me like,
you didn't do it.
And I was like,
what happened?
I'm like, that was great, right? Like, what are you talking about? And then you're like, no, did you forget? I was like, no, I looked right at you. I don't know what you're talking about. So that was my social media video lesson that I learned. It was a tough lesson. And I feel so bad because then you had to wear a cloak that day for nothing on stage. And
I feel like, do you know what? I will make an edit of it, and you can put it in here to show people.
I don't know how to do that, so you're gonna have to show me how to do that.
Okay, all right.
Let's see if I can do that right.
Oh, that's very funny.
Yeah. So yeah, social media is not my strength. I have a few weaknesses for sure, which is so embarrassing because I feel especially with tech stuff, I used to be really into it as a kid and I would learn to
Uh,
code and all of that. And now
mm.
I think I'm just getting early onset dementia. I literally forgot to plug in my headphones. Like I'm a musician. How do you forget to plug in your headphones?
Oh yeah, this podcast nearly didn't happen because Tiff was like, I can't hear Kara. I can't hear Kara. This
I
is it.
was
I can't.
about I was about to throw my shit away. I was so
And then
mad.
she just like held up the lead, be like, oh no.
It's so embarrassing.
You're also a musician. Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's so much
yeah.
worse. I have no excuse. I think, I'm going to attribute that to burnout.
Yeah, fair enough. You're just home from tour,
Yeah, I
pretty
just
much,
got
aren't
back
you?
a little over a week
Yeah.
ago,
How
and
long were you out for?
about almost 3 weeks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
that's fine.
that seems to be kind of the amount of time that they have me out for,
Yeah.
which is okay with me because, I get really sad and I wanna come home after about 3
Yeah.
weeks. That's kinda my cap. I could go home for a little bit and then come out again, but I think my stretch is about 3 weeks where I'm
That's the rock orchestra is a different way of touring because it's the same show every night. It's choreographed.
yeah.
Especially when it was the ice hockey arenas like that, I thought that was quite tough. Like,
Yeah. We didn't really get
they
sunshine
no, we didn't
or
get
snowy.
sunshine. No, like the chart, it's got the button presses and it only comes down for like 20 seconds. You have to press the button again.
I forgot about that. The heated
I hate
rivalry
it.
showers.
Yeah, the heated rivalry showers. I really did not care for those showers at all. But it's also fun. Like, it's also just a fun way of living. Like, I do actually love it. It's not as glamorous as I once thought it was whenever I was dreaming of doing bus tours.
I agree. I actually don't mind living on the road. I would be probably a lot better off on the road. One, if I was single
Uh,
and didn't have my cat here and my boyfriend. Your life it's
Although,
different
what
when
I will
you're
say,
oh,
as someone who's I have done so much touring, it's so much easier to tour for me personally
mhm.
when I have something good to go home to.
Mm, that's so
And
sweet.
like, I know people, I have obviously lots of single friends who tour and they love it and it doesn't bother them to be out, for months at a time. But for me, I can only tour because I'm doing my dream job, but it's also like I want to get home as well,
Yeah, yeah. That's
I
exactly
don't
what it
know.
is for me. I
Yeah.
I just feel like
Yeah.
I guess I haven't toured before single, so I
Yeah.
just feel like maybe I wouldn't be rushing to come home or just maybe I would stay out for the 6-week legs that most of the other musicians in the
Yeah.
group do. Doing that all the time, I'm like there was,
Wh-
the spring leg was rough. They did 6 weeks.
Right.
They only had a week off, and then they went out for another 5.5 weeks, and
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
like,
crazy.
I would have
I
never
couldn't
done
do that.
that. No, no.
The one good thing about it is, this is why I like touring, is that when you work for a large section of time, when you're home, you're home. You don't actually need to hustle and take on as much more work when you're at home
Yeah,
if you tour regularly. Because if you do a 6-week tour, that's a nice chunk of money.
that's
And
true.
then you can get home for a couple of months and like you're there. You're able to do whatever at home and have a home life that doesn't involve you having to do a 9 to 5, which I love.
How are you able to so this is something I struggle with. We talked about this, I remember,
Oh.
on our last recording. I still get people writing me saying like, "Hope the Will tour is going well." And I'm like, "That I got back from Will Smith September of 2025." So like I've done the things where I post on the story and on my actual Instagram post of writing in the captions
Yeah.
like, "I'm home. I'm back in New York." How do you
I
balance that
struggle
and
with I struggle with that because I have a lot of friends who've decided to give up social media and then they really don't know when I'm home.
Oh, yeah.
But I was talking to some friends last night where I was just like, oh, maybe I need like a group chat because and I have no need to get annoyed at my friends for this, but I get annoyed when they're like, oh my God, you're home. And I'm like, I've been home for 7 weeks, bitch. Like, or yeah, like you said, there was time, like I got home at the start of December 25 from a 6-week tour. And I had people still saying to me in February, "Oh my God, you're home." And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm home. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?" You know, or they see me away. There's a lot of times where I'm away on the weekends, but I'm home during the week all the time. And but because people see me away on the weekends, but that's only 1 or 2 nights a week. I'm like, I wouldn't be seeing you on those nights anyway. You know, so
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. People stop asking me socially on a friend level. I think people, but my besties know. Like my best friends definitely know.
And are they like also in the industry that would hire you for things?
This is on a social level,
Okay.
probably. Yeah,
Okay.
but industry as well, because I definitely have lost out on work because
Yeah.
someone's been like, "Oh, I just thought you'd be too busy," and I'm like, "Always ask,
Yes.
please,
Yes. I
please, always ask me."
I agree. I feel the same way because I mean, I'll admit I really don't love doing weddings, and I feel like
Mm,
cocktail hours in particular just suck the soul out of me. I really don't
mm,
like doing a cocktail hour for weddings. For some reason, I'm down with the corporate stuff. I think that, and it's great money.
yeah,
But even wedding receptions, I'm like, I don't love them, and I
no,
only do those for the money. But there's like cool recording sessions and things like that where, damn, I would have loved to have done that. And
yeah,
I was here. But I know
yeah,
not that I'm entitled to get this work just because I'm home, but it's kind of like
yes,
I have noticed for sure since I did the Will tour last September,
yeah,
I have gotten significantly lower amounts of inquiries on things or just people
mm.
asking for my availability. It still happens, thank God, but it's just not to the volume it was.
I suffer that. Yeah, the it's definitely a thing. Also, I like people think I'm now out of their price range.
Oh, yeah.
Which is also an issue because, like, I will work with any budget. Depending on what your budget is, if it's a smaller budget, I'll tell you what you can get for that. Right. You know, if you have a £200, £300 budget, I'll be like, okay, well, you can get this for that. Like,
Wait, pounds?
yeah, what's that?
Wait, you
Like, I've two,
my dumb American side showing you use pounds.
in Northern Ireland, yes.
Oh,
The south is euros and the north is pounds.
oh,
Unfortunately, we are part of the United Kingdom.
touchy subject, touchy subject.
Do you want a full history of Ireland on your podcast?
Wait, remember when you sent me that reel of when you're
The-
with like American
oh.
people and they start asking, and then you told me you're like, this literally happened last night. Like you had a conversation with someone on the bus and they were asking
Yeah.
you about Ireland.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was like the first night I was on
Yeah.
tour. I ended up until 3 o'clock in the morning giving a full history of Ireland. I think I might have showed them. This is something. If this is Americans listening to this, you gotta look up the
Likely.
Sinead O'Connor famine song. It's very good.
Yeah, I think
That's why I always send to people. It's very good because the famine. It was a genocide. It wasn't a famine. But anyway.
I think no, it's not anyway. Anyway, it happened. I was gonna say you should make a TikTok that's like, hey, for Americans that are going to ask their Irish friends certain things, just here's like a quick rundown of what you're probably asking, and then you can just stop asking your Irish friends. And
We have so many Americans who get into trouble over here.
I would imagine we're a bunch of dummies
because they come over and travel and then they say the wrong thing.
What's like an example of?
For example, there was one that went viral recently where American went into a bar in the north and didn't know what side of the equation they were on and just said the wrong thing and then made a TikTok crying about how unwelcoming they were.
What do you mean the equation wrong?
So Northern Ireland can be a little bit divided. So Catholics would be more on the side of for a united Ireland. Protestants would be more on the side of being British.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said something that was leaning more towards the British side.
Yes.
Got it.
In the wrong place. Yeah.
Okay, so people listening to this, all my American friends.
Oh God, I don't know if you should put this.
Oh, is it bad? See, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't care. I mean, all my American friends, when you're in Northern Ireland, just be cool, be cognizant. How about that?
Yeah.
That's a PC way.
There's also like a whole thing about not even like saying the North instead of Northern Ireland, so that it's not a separate place. It's just North and South of Ireland. Yeah.
Okay. Love that.
Yeah. But that again, I say Northern Ireland sometimes. It's fine.
In my head, I just think of Ireland as one thing.
It's a small island. You would think that.
So is that bad that I think of it as just one thing?
No. No. I see it as that.
Okay. Yeah,
I think that's really chill.
I actually had never known. I didn't know that there was a difference until
Yes.
I was at a bar down in the East Village, an Irish bar. My dad was there, and he's very proud to have Irish heritage. And we were talking about it with a person. We had, like, put up our the DNA thing, and then there was most of it was, I think, like the North. And then the bartender, she was like, "Oh, you're basically Scottish. Like, it's Scottish." And we were like, "Oh, interesting." And she was Irish.
Weird.
We were like, "Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't have Irish heritage. I don't know."
Well, that's the running joke, is that, like, the British don't want us and the Irish don't want us, so we're just like, but yeah, maybe, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's definitely that's for a pint.
Yes.
The history of Ireland.
Oh, I love
you.
You
You've got
just
to have a
reminded me.
pint. I'll give you the full history of Ireland. I'll tell you about the Troubles. I'll tell you about the Good Friday Agreement, and we'll have a pint.
You just reminded me, your litmus test, if you would like someone out, you think you could get along. I remember on tour you were like, "I think we could have a pint together about an artist." And I thought that was such a cute way of, like, this person and I could hang. I could have a pint with them.
Yeah. That's always how I can tell if I like someone or not, if I can have a pint with them.
Yeah. Or if you order the exact same latte in a different part of the cafe, and then you come back and it's the same drink.
Yeah. The same basic.
The exact same drink to a T, the same milk, the same syrup, size, temperature.
What was it? An iced vanilla oat latte?
Yep. That's exactly what it was. We ordered the exact same drink. I'm trying to think, what else have we not? I mean, I feel like we really emphasized last time when we recorded.
I feel like you're going to have like an 8-minute podcast once you edit this down.
No, absolutely not. No, we have some good stuff. Oh, can we talk about your new social media business? Can you?
Yeah.
Or is it not ready?
I don't know if it's ready. Yeah.
Okay, we want to talk about it.
Yeah. I'm doing more social media work at the minute, which is new for me. So I'm actually creating TikToks for different artists and posting for some artists as well. So yeah, I'm trying to get more into the social media game because I'm learning so much with Tom. It makes sense for me to use that for other people when I can. And I had a great.
Listen?
Can I? Yeah, of course. And also, and what spurred me on to do it was I was talking to Alexa, singer in the rock orchestra, and she kind of gave me the confidence to do that for artists because me and her, I just give her just some advice just off the top of my head from experience. And she was like, "Here, I've spent literally thousands of dollars on experts and you've just given me better advice.
Wow.
And you should do that. You should charge people for that." And I was just like, interesting.
I will definitely be using your services in the future because, especially with the video aspect, as you can probably imagine, the video aspect and just things to post in general is very difficult for me. So I'll be hitting you up.
It's definitely not as easy as people think it is.
It's not.
Doing social media.
Time consuming too.
Yeah. But I think the main bit of advice I have for social media for people who are struggling with it is you have to sit down and ask yourself, what do you want out of it? What are you going to gain from it? And if you're doing it, you're not doing it to go viral. You're not doing it to be famous. It's like you have to do it to serve you and serve your work and make sure that it's going to represent you in a good way. And you don't need to overthink it, like on the viralness of it all, because that just comes across as you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to post for yourself first before you think about anybody else. And what they want to see. It's like, what do you want from yourself and what do you want to put out into the world?
Yeah.
And keep it live. Keep like musicians, a bit of advice I keep giving to people. I'm like, I'll do a deep dive on their socials and I'll be like, it took me like 3 massive scrolls to find a video of you playing your instrument, like, or performing.
Probably me.
I'm like,
Shit.
shit. So I'm always like, literally just like focus on what you're best at. If you're not best at social media, play your goddamn instrument or sing or like whatever your vice is, just do that, because if you're talented, the views will happen.
I'm just so hypercritical of myself. I will find something wrong with every single thing I play. Everything. It could be the easiest thing.
For TikTok, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just post whatever.
Just post whatever on TikTok.
And also doesn't need to be a big high production thing. Literally just you in front of a camera.
Okay, I think
with a good light. Make sure there's a good light source in front of you. That's another thing. I feel like
I have a light on me right now. Can you tell?
I know, I can tell. I did not put any lighting on. I've got a window beside me, so I thought that was enough today.
There's a window right here, and then I have this extra little baby light, the one that you saw on tour.
Yes,
with us.
Yeah. I have one of those. I just didn't set it up.
Well, you look stunning regardless, and you have great skin too. I'm so jealous. God.
Oh, I actually don't. I feel like there's some sort of beauty filter on this.
Wait, isn't there? That's like an option.
Is there? Is there like a smoothie filter on this? Because I feel like my skin's not that smooth, but
I would love to just have a little facelift, like a little Anne Hathaway, just a quick little, nothing major. I read this thing. She basically was like, guys, I just put 2 braids on the side of my head and tied it in the back. It's like, that's not all. It's okay. We think it looks good. It's a baby facelift and it looks really good. Own it, you know?
Yeah. That's another thing I said about social media is that you just have to own it. My brother once told me, and he was saying this about fashion, but he said you could wear anything with confidence. But I think you can do anything with confidence. Just because we were talking about people who just have so much confidence.
Yeah.
That sometimes that can lead into arrogance, and you need to but just post whatever.
I need to work on my confidence. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
That's been a recurring theme for most of my life. Arrogant people rub me the wrong way, that I'm just so hypersensitive of just not wanting to be an arrogant person that I think it limits me from just
I don't think
sunshine.
You'll never be an arrogant person. Like, I don't think I'm an arrogant person.
Not at all. No.
And I definitely try
to. But you're confident.
I am and I'm not. Fake it till you make it. I know.
Now, to clarify, because of the accent, you said fake it till you make it, not fake it till you make it, right?
Yeah, fake.
Fake it.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah, my accent really... that.
Oh, man, I was going to open with this saying, what's the crack? Like you taught me. Totally forgot.
You could put it in at the front, just...
No, we'll keep it here.
Okay.
But it is a phrase you taught me, so I'm still trying to keep that in my daily.
I was actually quite impressed by how you picked that up.
What's the crack?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you used it in the right way more than a few times, and I was very impressed.
Yes. It's that 27% Irish that's trying to come through is what it is.
There you go. I always say, what's your crack?
What's your crack? Oh.
What's your,
It's a bit more suggestive from the American perspective, but I like it.
Yeah. So I'd be like, what's your crack? And someone would be like, oh, well, you'll never guess what happened. You know, like that's the kind of like...
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, it's good. Like,
it's like, what's your business? What do you...
Yeah, what's your business? What's happening? Yeah. And we also say, what's happening?
What's happening? And then you also taught me sláinte. Fuck.
Yeah, cheers in Irish.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't literally said that out loud in about 2.5 months, so...
Well...
Sláinte.
I miss you.
I miss you too, and I really can't wait.
When are you going to come to Ireland?
Maybe in the spring, maybe before another rock orchestra tour. We could figure that out.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said you can't come to that festival Tom's playing.
Well, it depends on the dates they give me. We'll see what they put me on. I'm just happy to work at the end of the day.
That's true.
And it's great. Yeah, it's a great gig.
I think there was talk of me doing stuff in December, I think.
Okay. We'll wrap this up with a little lightning round of questions I ask everybody. Some
Okay, great.
quick, not thinking about it. What's one item you can't live without on a gig? It could even be comfort or food or whatever.
I had to ask this question recently, and I should have thought of an answer for myself.
I know mine.
What's yours?
Mine's peppermint oil. You've seen the things that happen to me. My stomach, my headache. There's always something. It's peppermint oil.
Yeah, I have a little like medicine Tupperware box that I always take on tour with me. It's got every kind of medicine you could ever think about.
Nice.
Definitely need that. I also always bring a memory foam pillow for the bus.
I am so mad because I have a really nice pillow and I left it the first night at the hotel and I didn't have it for the rest of the tour.
I left my one in Canada. I left it on the bus for somebody else to have. I don't know if anybody used it, but it was in the top lounge and I should have told you that.
Oh, maybe someone else used it.
Yeah, maybe.
You said the medicine thing would be yours, or would it be a memory foam pillow?
I can't really go tour without either.
Okay, that's a good answer. Dream collaboration, besides me again, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. I don't know.
Last time you said Billie Eilish doing a stadium thing with her. I don't know if that's changed.
Yeah, obviously Billie.
Yeah,
would be amazing. I'd love to take pictures of Foo Fighters sometime. Like
that's a solid choice for sure. Yeah,
just for past me, that would be very fulfilling for me. And also a band from the UK called McFly that I love.
Oh, nice. We didn't even mention how you play the bass.
Yeah, I did bring up. Well, I didn't say I played bass, to be fair, but yeah, I play bass.
Yeah. Ciara is not, and I think that also helps with you shooting musicians. You probably can even hear musically certain things that might be about to happen or whatever that you're like, okay, I know that's coming. It's probably coming.
Yeah, I've had like artists at sound check, they'll come to me and be like, how did that sound? And I'll be there.
That's got to be a compliment.
Yeah, I have to have like opinions and that kind of stuff, I guess.
Yes, absolutely. And you have the ear for it. Yeah. If you weren't doing this, what would you be doing?
I always wanted to be a vet when I was younger. That was the thing. But also, my uncle owns a deli, and I feel like I probably would have taken that on from him.
I remember you saying that, and then we got these sandwiches on tour, and you were like, I'll be the judge of this sandwich being good or not. And I was like, I'm going to listen to whatever Ciara says. She knows deli sandwiches.
I remember when I used to have sandwich artist on my CV.
Sandwich artist? That's amazing. You should just change that to like culinary artist or something.
Yeah.
Talk about rebranding.
So yeah, I'd probably would have stayed in the family business.
Your family's still doing the sandwich, the artistry of sandwich making.
Yes. Yep. My uncle and my dad do it. Yeah. Hilarious. It's not my dad's brother. It's my mom's brother. My mom and dad are divorced, but you know, happy families and all that.
When I come out to Ireland, I'm going to go to your family's place and eat a sandwich.
I'll take you there. We'll go up to the North Coast. We'll go to the Giant's Causeway and we'll get a Belfry sandwich.
And then remind me again, you said I should do how long when I go there? I should do at least 2 weeks, was it? I can't remember.
Like if you can come over for a week, you can get a lot done in a week. But if you could do 2 weeks, you could just have a good time.
Okay. Done.
But also, I feel like 2 weeks is a lot to take out of your life. And a lot of money, probably.
Yeah, we'll see.
But you can do it on the cheap because you've got people to stay with. So
that's true.
Yeah.
And, maybe if I can trace my roots back far enough, I probably still have family there. Who knows? Who knows? If we were related? Oh my God, that would make so much sense.
Did we not? Wait, what's your star sign?
I'm a Cancer, like your wife.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're a Libra, like my sister.
Yeah. That's right.
Except you and I get along much better than my sister and I do.
Yeah, 2 Cancers don't make it right. Wait, no, sorry. It's Cancer and Libra. Interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I am so glad you took the time to do this. I'm so sorry that the recording didn't work the first time, but this was as delightful as the first time, if not more, because we weren't in a dingy hockey locker room.
The magic of that one will just be forever with us.
I'm excited to see what magic comes from this one as well. I'll send it to
Yeah.
you beforehand.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah, because we're going to have to do military precision to make sure we cut out.
100%. And knowing my track record, I might forget something. So,
Yeah.
and
I'm going to make my
also,
wife listen to it as well, just to make sure.
I'm going to send you my outro so you can do it again.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? She did so much better with this than I ever have. So I'm going to have you do it again.
Lol.
I can't wait for everyone to hear your charisma and your wisdom. While I'm sending this to you, do you have any last bits of wisdom for any budding photographers or freelancers out there?
Yeah, I've been trying to think of something because I'm doing a workshop with young people
Ooh,
next week. Yeah.
okay. Are you gonna? Is that
Uh,
posted on your socials? Will people know where that's coming?
yeah, yeah, it's in Belfast. Maybe by the time this comes out, it'll have already happened. But I'm planning to do more. But yes, doing a workshop for young people. It's free through the OEM Music Centre in Belfast. It's a thing called volume control. I think it's for like 16 to early 20s or something.
Oh, that's
Uh,
awesome.
yeah, so yeah, there's a lot. Like a few of them have sent me through their photos for me to look at, and
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they're all really good. I don't want to give them any CC, like, but yeah, it's gonna be cool. I only have 45 minutes, so I'm trying to like,
Condense.
give them as much information as possible in a very short period of time. So I'm doing it in like 15-minute segments. So I'm gonna like have an intro about my life and career. Then I'm gonna do a live photo editing section. We're gonna have it projected, and I'm gonna edit a photo and show them what I
Nice.
do, and yeah, tell them that it is possible to be a music photographer for a living,
Yes.
which I never
Absolutely.
thought would be possible. A lot of people tell you it's not, but I think one piece of advice I would give is that you don't need to do, like, if you Google how to become a music photographer, it doesn't have to be that generic way that people tell you, which is like being a press photographer, which is the first 3 songs in Flash. I went down the opposite route and I work with specific artists, and that's the best advice I can give. Is it doesn't need to be the standard way. Working with artists, and just don't do it for your favorite artists. You know, you can't just start and get a photo pass for Harry Styles. Like, that's just like not a thing that you can do. If you're doing it for your favorite artist and not because you want to be a music photographer, you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Amen. Freelancing is always so multifaceted. Sometimes you got to do the stuff
Yeah.
that isn't glamorous. But
Yeah, I've been in the game for a long time. I've been doing this since 2007. Been self-employed since 2015, and I, I haven't shot my favorite artists,
right.
but I don't care
Yeah.
because I have an amazing, fulfilling job, and it's because I didn't chase big artists. And some people do that, and it works for them. There is people that works for. But I'm saying for the average photographer who ends up getting bummed out and gets disappointment after disappointment, I'm like, don't chase that stuff. Chase your local artists, shoot your local bands, shoot your local music scene. Just try to big up your local people. Go to your local music venues.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that tidbit of wisdom. Give me 1 second. I sent you the outro. 1 second.
Okay.
That was my bladder once again.
Oh, right. Okay.
I have 3 drinks here. I had my water bottle, which I've pretty much almost finished. Then I finished my coffee, and then I started on this Coke Zero, and I'm just like, oh, do I have to go again? Okay, so as
you
I was
obviously
saying,
you obviously have ADHD, right? Like, that's like,
yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh, is that a thing? Like, if you have ADD, you pee more?
no, you have a million different drinks.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, you got the hydration, you got the fun, you got the caffeine. Like,
My mind is blown. Right. Yeah, that's exactly what I have. My little
every time I
trio.
go to a cafe, I have like 4 different drinks in front of me, and my wife is always like,
I can't wait to tell Mac that you just said that. It's nice to have the more than just one kind of thing. The only thing missing, I've been trying to drink less just for vanity reasons. It's the bloat. Would have been nice. Like, if I had maybe a little high noon here too to add to the trifecta, would have been great.
nice. There you go.
I also just remembered you said another thing. You said it when we recorded in that locker room. I was like, bars, Ciara. You said something about how people can't see what you're not putting out there. Something. It was like something like that.
Oh.
Like, but it was like just so well put about like people only see what you show them or something like that. So you can't expect to be getting this or this if you're not, I don't know.
Well, I know I was potentially talking about being visible myself as a photographer, and as a queer person, and that I never used to post photos of myself, and now I do because people can't be what they can't see.
Yes.
And everybody needs to have a butch Irish lesbian in their life.
Absolutely. And I'm so thankful to have you as my butch lesbian in my life. Are you ready to outro us out of this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, do I have to do something?
You're gonna read my outro.
I'm reading this.
Yes. Remember you did it last time and it was so good.
Okay.
Thank you, Ciara, so much for taking the time out of your crazy life to record a second time and share your experience and your story with us.
If you've got your own wild gig story, I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Tiff wants to hear it. Send Tiff a DM for the Exposure Pod on Instagram or email for the Exposure Pod at gmail.com. This podcast is produced by Wise Artistry and Production with original music by Tiger Darrow.
Woo! Boom.
Woo!
That was great.
Boom.
We'll see you next time, guys.